This is just a fun activity that we're doing.
No,
I just want to do
no, Rochelle just
something,
came in. I was
man.
like,
If I can't play
yeah,
shows, I just want to write music and hang out with my friends.
she came in. She was like, I thought you were on a podcast. Well, I technically am, but we haven't started yet. So
Nah, but you are.
It's been recording this whole time.
Got him.
Oh yeah. Welcome to episode 4.
thanks for having me, guys.
No, thank you for coming on. So,
Yeah, man, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I just blew Tony's spot.
had to do it.
Okay.
Yes, and we are. Here
Yes,
with our
we
guest.
have a special guest today. Or tonight. We're gonna refer to him as Trout or that guy.
Yeah, one of the two. Either one.
No,
Works.
it's gonna.
Because you were that guy.
And you will always be Trout in my heart. God, I love you,
Yeah.
little fucking
All right,
Trouty.
let's start out with this.
Oh,
How the fuck have you been, dude?
Good, buddy. I've been great.
It's like 9 years.
It's been quite a long time since I've seen
Yeah.
you.
Cool. So how'd you get the name Trout?
Oh,
Were you sticking your
Oh
dick
my
in a
God.
trout's mouth?
Oh my
or something?
God!
I mean,
Hold
what-
on, I
what
feel
was
bad.
going on?
Probably.
Let's back up for a second.
Probably.
Eric asked you a nice question. How you been, dude? Seriously, I know how you
Good,
been. 'Cause,
man.
Like I see you every now and then, but
yeah, we haven't seen each other in a while, but it's
yeah,
It's
like
been
9
pretty
years.
good.
That was a good call, man. It's been that long since
Yeah.
you two have probably actually interfaced.
We have we definitely have some video of Jeff
I'm
throwing
sure you got a
out
bunch of embarrassing
out
pictures too.
throwing out blow up guitars, and oh yeah, we're on the previous short that we did before this
Oh my
yesterday.
God,
We got a picture of
Wait,
you in a
I
garbage can with a garbage.
that's
Yo, I've
Lid
got
on
that
your
picture
head.
too.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry. That was all in good fun, honestly. Like,
Hey, at the
Bro,
end
I
he
was 16 years
smiling.
old. You abused me.
Oh, fucking crazy! I think about the fact that it's been 9 years at least.
so bad.
At least
Bare
Still-
minimum.
Still with the sunburn? Yeah, at least, Sev. I mean, the last time I saw you was the show where shit hit the fan.
Yeah, I
Oh,
seen you
shit.
right off into the distance, and you were never to be seen again.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Some words were exchanged, and then it was like, "Peace out, guys."
Damn.
I'm out.
Some fighting words.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I gotta tell you, that was a
the
hell
last
of a
night.
drive home.
That's that COVID internet. It just,
Yeah.
The last thing that I heard was when Trout said, you rode off out to the fucking sunset, never to be seen again. You said that was a hell of a ride home. You guys froze. I didn't realize you froze. And I said, well, it was a very hard ride for us, too. And that's where we left
Yo,
off.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. It was super awkward after that. Like nobody really knew, like, especially me being an outsider, like how do you approach this? Because you guys were like in a band before that. You guys know each other for a long period of time. Like, I'm just that guy that was like, yeah, I'm here. Like, what do I do?
But
Because you guys are all pretty
No,
much
you were
family.
just as much a part of it as us.
you were
though.
part of the family,
Yeah,
dude. I mean, that
100%.
band wasn't just a band; it was a family. I mean,
Yes.
we had a very strong core of people that were around us, whether we were rehearsing, recording, helping us pack, load in, load out, helping us, get the crowd going, coming on stage, dude. You used to come on
Yes.
stage and scream eyes and teeth with me. Like,
And like he said before, I forgot
dude,
all
we
about
were,
this.
we were
like
a fucking family.
You
dude.
weren't
You
just
weren't an outsider.
Yeah, you weren't just up there.
No. I
hyping,
didn't.
but
I
you
didn't
were
mean for it to
fucking
sound like
literally
that.
like people knew you as part of the band. Honestly, like within the core family, they knew you as part of the band, not just.
And and dude,
Or
by the end of
dude,
my
like-
stay with the band, there were some shows, especially like the Christmas shows, where you were jumping in on bass. So
Mhm.
William was able to
Yep. That's when it started happening.
focus on vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
we-
no,
we-
no,
we
not like
found-
that.
we
But like
found
you
a-
guys had like, especially you two, you guys had like a long history together, and just to see the two of you going back and forth, it's like I'm still relatively not new, but like I'm the youngin in the group,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like, what do you say to like two guys that have known each other for 10 years and then they've had this big argument and fight and then they just walk out? Like, what do you say?
when it came
Yeah.
down to it, though, out of everybody, Tony and I kind of reconciled before anybody else.
Yeah. Also very
because
true.
because Tony, I don't know how he feels about me, but to me, he's always been my right hand man. I mean, we've spoken about this in previous episodes when we had our former guitarist on there, Mark, uh, about just the fact that him and I have always connected musically, but we had such a strong friendship, and the toxicity in that band just tore us apart. Like we it fucked us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it affected a lot of people.
Yeah. But really quick, since you said it, no worries, dude. Like, at the end of the day, it's weird because like anytime something got to like such a point, I was usually the one that was like, honestly, it's not worth, like, let it go. And once I knew that there was like a legit, like, this can be a real problem, I put the brakes on it immediately. And funny enough, not only did all you agree, but like Bill actually was very much like in my court, like, yeah, dude, like, that's still your fucking best friend. You guys are gonna be friends again. So just please stop.
To the point that a couple of years ago, I actually reached out to Bill. I reached out to William. I reached out to Sherry and Bob. I started reaching out like
Yeah.
I want to just, it's always that incident has always been in the back of my mind, and I just kind of wanted to kind of just squash
Just
it.
like never be there again. Yeah, me too.
Well, that's no. I feel like we've all grown as human beings, and Tony, you've grown as a man. I've grown as a man. Jeff, you've grown as a man. I mean, you were a boy, and I'm looking at a man now. I mean, last time I saw you,
I mean,
you
this
were,
was literally a decade ago. A
Yeah.
lot has happened.
yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
A lot.
By the way,
No,
Trout, you look
I
fucking
decided
handsome.
to reach out to all of them just to kind of dead everything. I mean, just kind of clear the air because it's something that always was in the back of my mind. And Tony knows that him and I reconciled fairly quickly. I mean, it was maybe a couple of years, but we reconciled fairly quickly and
Yeah.
started talking music and stuff again. And then I was just doing my music thing and he was doing his music thing.
Yeah.
But we were still communicating.
Yep, and supporting
And
each other.
Probably
and,
over the
and-
past year is when him and I really started connecting, even more.
Yeah. Do you guys ever have any regrets about what happened? Like,
No.
do you, like, I mean,
Do I wish
there
it
was a
went
thing. There was
differently?
a thing that was, happening for sure. I was very young at the time, but like, we were making moves. Like, do you wish that kind of like would have continued, or are you just happy like the way things are now?
I think at everybody has their own breaking point. I think at one point something else or somebody else was going to snap, and it just happened to be me as the first person. Because there was positivity throughout that band, and that's really what we were the message we were trying to get out there. But there was a lot of negativity like within, and there was a lot of
Internally.
tensions
Yeah.
and stuff internally.
Well,
And
we also saw each other every single day, and when you see each other every single day, shit like that is bound to happen.
But the problem was
Like, I mean-
nobody wanted to hurt anyone's feelings. Nobody wanted to
Yeah.
say, no, this isn't good. No, this is how we got to do it. And I really think that everybody felt like they were forced into their role at that point.
That's,
And,
no,
and,
that,
for me personally, it felt like a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of broken promises, just lies and everything. Like there was a whole shroud over what we were actually originally there to do. Like it was, oh, we got to do this. Oh, we got to do this. Oh, we have to tour. Oh, we got to do this. We got to play this. Oh, no, we're not going to play this now. We're going to play over here. Oh, and by the way, instead of, doing this, we're going to go play another bar the same night. It was like, that's just one example, but it was a lot of that like
Yes.
craziness that I really think eventually would have just torn us apart anyway.
yeah, that's actually funny. From all the weird things you said just now that were completely relevant, you said one thing that struck out in my mind. Dude, that one night that we were playing Lulu's Village Pub, but it was like a offbeat night, so there was like no one there. And then it was like, oh well, also you're gonna literally physically pick your equipment up, you're gonna walk down the block with it, shove it in this other venue, and you're gonna play this show. I was personally so fucking pissed that night, so
That
fucking
was
pissed
that
that
was
there
that
was
was
an
fucking
actual
awesome.
mentally
I remember
retarded
I remember pushing JR's line 6 cabinet
down the
downhill.
block, down in Port Jeff Station. Yeah, but here's the problem: Port Jeff Station, New York. Yeah, if anyone watching this is from New York, Long Island, you know how busy it is down there. But let me tell you something. I was so pissed off about the scenario, and I kept my cool, even though I didn't at one point. Do you guys remember? I actually stopped
Oh,
playing in the middle of a
shit.
song, stood up,
Was
thought
that
in
a
my head,
Lulu's or was that a Prohibition? Because I remember you got up and stood up for Jamie's sister at Prohibition.
it was the night that we played 2 shows in one night, and
Prohibition then.
okay,
No,
whatever.
this is another time that
Okay,
happened.
so I'm crossing stories. All I know is this: we took our equipment from one venue, pushed it to another down the block, and that same night, I flipped I literally stopped in the middle of the fucking cover of that Michael Jackson song we were doing, and I literally freaked out on some fucking dude because I saw that she was getting really upset. And honestly, he was probably harmless. She was probably being over proportionate, and I just was so mad that in my head, if I stopped playing and yelled at this person at that moment, I would
See,
be
that
okay.
I don't remember, but I do remember you standing up from your drums and yelling at a guy that was like either drunk or something was wrong with him, that was fucking with Kim and
Oh yes,
and
okay, yes, you're right.
yeah,
Two
and
different.
Jen.
Yes, that did happen.
And Jeff, you were at both of those shows.
Yes,
Yeah.
Do you remember?
No, I
Right.
don't. I mean, you're starting to piece things together, but like this has been a decade ago.
Okay,
So
the show that happened at, where I yelled at the person for touching Kim and Jen, was
that was the same show, right?
yes, but that show there was a bartender there who was giving William shots from her tits.
Ooh, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh
dude,
man. Oh,
that was at the other place that happened. That he went into the bathroom and there was coke, and they were doing coke on the sink.
yeah. Same night.
We played that place twice though. Was that the same night?
No, dude, the second time,
We never should have went back.
Different nights.
the second time that we went there, that was when it was like, Coke Thursdays or something. Because they were doing a lot, and dude,
Coke
I was bugging out that
Thursdays.
entire time. I sat in the parking lot shaking
Coke
for like
Thursdays,
20 minutes
by the way. Fucking Coke Thursdays. I'm sorry. Go on.
because there was a chick in the bar, or the bartender, she with big tits, was like just really flirtatious, and
God, I get the chills all the time.
she was all coked up. That shit fucks me up.
Yeah, I actually remember that. Seriously. I remember
That's
exactly
New York,
now.
bro.
See, now I'm
Took
putting
everything I had
all the
not
pieces
to
back
go back
together.
into that bar.
Hey,
I just smoked
Respect.
the fattest bowl and then drove home.
respect.
There you go.
Respect.
I think
All
we-
right.
Oh, well.
But anyway, so what's been going on with you, Jeff?
Yeah, I was about to say, man, what you been up to?
What kind of ventures? I heard you're a
I'm sorry.
little entrepreneur over there.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
Trying
roll
to.
out for a quick sec. You guys talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, dude. It's been a long road. So, right after that, we played for a little bit, just as a band, and then I eventually decided it was not for me, and I left the band. But remember, we were also still in high school at the time, so
Yep.
it was hard to juggle not only doing band stuff, but schoolwork, and then we worked, so it was just a lot going on. And then when I started seeing things like fall apart, it was like shit's falling apart, bro. Like abandoned
Like
ship.
you just knew. And honestly, that's
Well,
that's
it's not-
that's
no.
that's what I felt. It got to a point, and that's why I told Bill that night that I quit. That's why I told him, and
Yeah.
then got into the probably worst fight
You've
with,
ever had.
with
Yeah.
with my best friend that I've ever had, to the point I didn't speak
Yeah.
for 2 years, and we were getting lawyers involved. But anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it just wasn't for me. I was still in high school, so I mean, there was a lot going on, and at a young age, it was like, what do you really want to do? Do you want to try to pursue something like this, or do you want to hang out with your buddies and drink beers? So I don't know. I just didn't really see it going as the way I wanted it to go. And then when we finally just started separating, I was like, I think I'm out. So I ended up leaving, and then you know, went to the workforce. But now I own two businesses, so it's been quite a lot. Started doing detailing at a very young age, and then realized that was not for me. Detailing cars, washing cars, doing the interiors and stuff. There was just no money whatsoever in that. I enjoyed it, but the pay was just nothing.
For the amount of work that you're putting into it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know just cleaning my own car.
It sucks, dude. It's
What a
nobody wants to
fucking pain
fucking
in
do
the
that
ass.
shit.
You don't want to do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if you're getting paid dog shit.
Yeah. And because it's a dime a dozen job. Everybody's,
You're being paid as a
there's
laborer.
the competition out there is just so severe. Anybody can pick up, a wash rag and, some soap and fucking clean a car.
I'm
So
still here.
Oh,
I ended up getting out
absolutely.
of that. And then I started another business. I went into another field and started a business after that.
Trout.
And
Trout.
Huh?
You just said that you're getting out of detailing?
No, I've been out of detailing.
What? When? Since when? All right, give me a sec. I need to get the
All right, Tony. This is
7
why you
years
need to be
ago?
sitting for this stuff, dude.
No, what I got into, what I think he's thinking, I started painting cars. So there was a lot more money involved there. And now I own.
Oh, because that takes skill. That takes a
Oh,
Well, I
certain
mean,
level of skill to.
even detailing takes skill. I mean, it just depends on how much skill. I had to go to school for this.
Oh shit. Oh
Um,
yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're doing actual like body work now and like paint
mhm.
touching up.
I gave you advice on how to paint your
Yeah,
Explorer.
I painted my car. Hey everybody, by the way, I painted my fucking Ford Explorer based on the advice I got off of this man on the bottom of the screen, and it actually came out pretty good, I think.
Yeah, for what, $45?
Yeah, that's the
Something like
material
that.
cost.
Get it in 3 days. 3 days?
Thank you, Trout. But I didn't know what
Yeah,
the fuck I was doing. But I did because you told me. So anyway, go on.
But anyways, I mean, the real thing that I really wanted to get into was I started an apparel company a couple months ago, and just for no reason. I can't give you a reason why I started. I think maybe I was just listening to some Gary Vaynerchuk or some shit one day, and he was like, "Get out there and do what you want to do," and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fucking do it." This guy on a podcast is telling me to do it. I guess I'm gonna do it. But
On a
yeah,
podcast, by the way.
yeah, and I don't know. I just for some reason I've always, us as musicians, I've always been in the music, so I felt like maybe I should just stay in this field, maybe. And that's where my heart is. That's where my passion is. So I just went out and maybe I've stayed in the same category that we've always been in. You know what I mean? I guess so. And
You're staying with that music creativity
yeah, yeah,
type of vibe. No,
yeah. I mean, you
absolutely. When I
got
first heard that you had an apparel company, which I love how you use apparel
yes,
instead of
brand, yeah, or brand,
clothing
yeah,
or this and
yeah.
that. Uh, no, that's very, very, very. I respect that's how you approach it when you brought it to us. When I first saw when I first saw you starting to post stuff, and even Tony was telling me stuff about it, the stuff I'm like, that totally makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. Like you have a creative mind. You've always had it. As long as I've known you, have a creative mind. You're also passionate about music,
Hmm.
and you're just putting your creativity with that music vibe into something else.
Right. Yeah. See, like you guys branched off and you did your music career Tony did his music career. We tried to get back together at one point, but like,
Hold on.
Tomorrow.
oh shit.
Sometime tomorrow. Whatever time tomorrow.
Fireworks,
That's what's gonna happen. Damn, I'm sorry. It's the family has been a little needy tonight.
Tony, we're watching fireworks, dude.
Oh wait, there's fireworks?
Yeah, if somebody just lit off like a finale or something.
Oh shit! By the way, look at my fucking amazing T-shirt.
He loves New York.
No, look at the fucking
Yeah, with Jason Voorhees.
punching some dude's head off.
That's awesome.
Oh, and look at my Elston T-shirt now.
Hey, there it is.
This is actually one of Jeff's fucking shirts.
Nice.
That's one of them. That's actually one of the first. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I can't wear it anymore because
It's too small?
it's too big.
Or it's too big?
It's too big. Oh, yeah.
I
There
lost
you
a bunch of
go.
weight since I bought it, man.
Well, I haven't seen you in so long, so it's,
So now
I don't
that
know.
shirt will stay in mint. Or
mint condition.
I hope it does.
Eric has the same shirt, too. Eric Zimmer?
Oh, word?
Yeah, he went out and bought it like a week after you bought it. I was like, this is a popular shirt.
It was, dude. I was about to say was, but no, it's a sick design.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
Thanks,
that's
man. I appreciate it.
yeah. Absolutely.
so where can I find it? What's the website?
Metalmerchco.com.
I'm gonna
I wanna
screen
see
share in a
you.
second.
You can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
look
there
how
we
handsome
go.
I am. The headline thing, the header wasn't loading up earlier. So yeah, this is fucking Jeff's. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You probably should have blocked it.
You should have. You're going to get reminders later to go back to that site.
Well, you know what? That's good because
Oh,
I'm a
damn.
pothead and I forget.
Fair enough. All right. So-
Reminders are good. This is something I want to be reminded of.
yeah, dude, the designs are sick. Actually, like I
Yeah.
love them.
No, so I reach out to a third-party artist, and I've got a couple under my,
This guy right
I
here.
guess, my team.
This
Yeah.
guy right here.
This shit right
Yeah.
here.
Dude, that's what I'm
Yes.
circling on my screen. Oh, you can't see what
Yeah.
I'm doing. I'm sorry. Yeah, that guy right there. That is my fucking next shirt.
Oh, I've got it. It's badass. I love it. It's a polyester blend, so it's like a dry fit maybe.
Huh. Dude, it's fucking sick though. What?
Yes, I've got it in hoodie, and I've got it in joggers as well. Probably my favorite joggers
You're not
of all
gonna
time. They're
fucking get me
fleece.
putting on joggers. So let me tell you
Dude,
something.
this shit's sick.
The
bro.
word
I am
joggers by itself
thoroughly
actually
impressed.
just makes me want to fucking tell you to eat my balls.
That's,
But
and I've only
whatever.
seen T-shirts.
fucking
What the
talking about joggers.
fucking keyboard?
Oh yeah, and also you're featuring Deathcore Dad, right?
Yes, yes.
Talk
So I
about
reached
that.
out to Matt Maybe from
Can you
Deadcore
see
Dad.
that?
I can't see anything.
This mad he's getting his all fucked up because of the fireworks.
Oh.
Nah, there was big ass explosions behind him. That actually freaked me out for a sec because I heard it popping.
Can you see them now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
and
can see 'em.
actually it's funny because on
That's
my
my
end at
neighbors,
least,
like,
occasionally
that's my
I could
neighbors
actually
3
hear them.
houses down.
Dude, that scared me. Nah, because I couldn't see fireworks at first, and I heard like pop, and I literally thought like there was a random riot like right outside your car.
I'm gonna go back to screen sharing. Share the rest of this site, and we will put links and everything in the descriptions. It's all this.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All this. So
Oh, absolutely.
anybody that's
Yeah,
listening
if you're
can
interested in buying
check
any of
out
this merch.
metalmerchco.com.
Yeah, check it out on Facebook. Just look up Metal Merch Co. You'll know because there's fucking funny ass memes all over the place. But yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got started.
Yep,
was
but
just
I bought
posting
one of
And,
his shirts.
and
memes.
don't be alarmed by the expect delays due to COVID-19.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the new normal.
It is what it is.
It's for everywhere.
But,
My meeting that I started timed out.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
supposed to, but I guess they went back to whatever shit that they were fucking doing.
yeah, they
That's
used
it, guys. COVID's over. We survived.
Yeah. Zoom limits their meetings to an hour again.
Yeah.
But we're in the next stage of the apocalypse, so
Yeah, it's a whole nother story. It's
yep.
getting wild.
Yeah,
How are things up there in New York? So, Eric or
Uh,
Ewok, I don't know anything about you anymore.
all right. So what do you want to know?
He wants to
I don't
know
know what
about
you've
your
been doing
fucking
for the
dick
past
size.
decade.
Oh, I'm sorry. Decade. I thought you said dick size.
Well, I did a lot of music. I'm still doing music
hmm
under the moniker E Priest, 2010.
hmm
2010
Wasn't it
mark.
something like Blix or something at one point? Was it Blix?
No, Blix
Blix?
Blix Studio is actually uh, the studio that I was running when I was living when Kim and I, my wife, we were renting a house
Yeah.
in Belmore, same town that I grew up in, 5 minutes from her parents and 5 minutes from mine. We were like right smack dead in the middle of, so it was fucking awesome. So I had a studio and I would have artists come in and, I would mostly hip hop artists and I'd record their stuff and put their stuff on, whatever.
And you're not doing it anymore? You're done?
No, Kim and I we moved into her parents'
Mhm.
house. The basement was unfinished. I finished the basement.
hmm
What are you doing there, Tony?
I was trying to cheers everybody real quick, but I didn't want to break up the conversation.
Yeah, so I finished the basement apartment or finished the basement. And then we wound up getting married and
Ugh.
made an apartment.
Tony's wild.
And now we have a son. Fucking fireworks. It's a great night.
I
I normally hate the
I didn't
fireworks.
know you had a kid, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, his name is Jack. He is 4 years old. He is really, really smart. Um, and the dude, he's a little dude.
Yeah.
He's a little dude. I mean, he's a clone of my wife with like my personality.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's
congrats,
just
man.
thank you.
I mean, 4 years
Thank you.
ago, but congrats.
Years ago, but no. Cheers. I am not toasting with water. This is Tito's and soda.
Ooh, love it. Love it.
Really,
Tito's is the best.
really into Tito's. We got a couple of different types of vodkas at the house, and
Tito's is my favorite by
Tito's
far.
just it does it.
Mhm.
I've also been drinking a lot of tequila triple second soda.
So, do you guys drink gin?
Damn, Trout, you fucking love your gin, bro.
Not really in on
Oh,
the
I
gin.
love it.
Damn, dude, those
Gin is where it's at.
Dude, remember like the last time you were at my house when you
I'm
were
a
in the kitchen,
vodka
you were
and
trying to
I'm not
push
even
the
a
gin on
vodka
me. I was
guy,
like,
but
yeah, I'll try it out. I went, I bought a bottle of gin, and I mixed
I got
the
a
drink
story
with it.
about a bottle of gin.
Oh God, made a drink with it, and I was like, and like my eyes got a little weird, and I was like, I don't know about that.
Last time
You
I
still got
drank
it?
Tanqueray
No.
and orange juice, I had the
Yo,
shits
Trout's
so
trying to
bad
score gin.
down at Long Beach. We were drinking under the boardwalk, so I just dug a hole and took the worst fucking diarrhea shit
Oh no.
ever.
Mm.
And that's all I remember. I had to like sit my ass in like the water and like
Gin.
clean up and shit. It was
Gin and
really,
juice,
really
baby.
bad. And that's the last time I drank gin.
Yeah,
I don't think it gave me diarrhea, but it was fucking terrible. It was horrible.
that's funny, man. I love gin. It's great. I drink that shit all day.
But yeah, man. I mean, like I was saying before, I work in construction. I'm still working on music. I got stuff up on SoundCloud now. Did a couple of covers. Tony actually just recently did a cover with me.
No, I did not. You did an entire song. It was fucking finished, pretty much ready to go. And I said, you mind if I, No, it was not that plain. I was like, dude, I got this idea and I want to fucking do it. Let me play drums on that. And you were like, yeah, sure. Hit me with it, And I was like, but if you don't want to use it. And I sent I recorded drums on a song that it was done. It was a. And
No,
then,
man, it was missing something. It was missing some. It was missing a real drummer. Is what it comes down to.
I guess that's
Because
why I felt that way.
there are fills and nuances that he added to the song that were never there because the song initially is programmed. It's
Oh,
by
yeah.
Nine Inch Nails, the hand that
Yeah,
feeds.
the hand feeds. So there was never real drums in the first place.
Yeah,
Right.
and it completely changes the dynamic. And
Oh yeah,
it
Tony
came-
knows how to add his special little touch to just about any song. He's
But
good
I-
at it.
but I do think it is the best showcasing him as a drummer in that song.
Hmm.
Wow, thank you.
And
That's
and
saying
I,
that's saying a lot because I've
Thank
seen a
you.
lot of really good performances out of Tony.
no,
And,
this is on this song when everything is all together cohesively. It really it showcases him. That's the best way that I can describe it as a drummer.
So
It's not. It's what he did the same thing when we were in 12-inch Bic and we covered Glycerine by Bush. That song doesn't have drums. Tony wrote drums to it
mhm.
by just playing a beat. That song has strings, violins and shit. It doesn't have drums. He fucking managed to put drums to it.
Dude.
And it's the same thing with this song. This song is supposed to be, you know, just a straightforward four the entire way.
Yeah.
Like, and he added like little things on the hi-hat and stuff that weren't never there, and now they're there and they make sense.
And they spice it up.
I listened to
Yeah.
the original and I'm like, it's missing real drums after
Mhm.
Tony recorded them.
Yeah,
Damn.
Tony, even as a
you.
producer, knows how to. He knows how to go back and just add a little bit of flair. That.
Yep.
Let's just say, Ewok, me and you wrote a song, and we did everything. Tony knows how to go back and just add that little bit of just something that makes it just spice it up a little bit. It's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know how he does it, but I mean, he's really good at it.
He's
Tony's a very good producer.
Damn.
He's a
Thank you
good
guys.
producer.
All right, it wasn't the
he's
Tony
but he's
No,
also
Laurel
a,
sucking
thank
your
you.
dick.
Seriously,
he's
wow.
also a good improv drummer. He can improvise
Yes,
something
yes,
on the
yes.
fly,
So
and
Yes.
not many drummers can do that.
thank you. That's
And-
actually
and-
how I recorded that. Thank you.
Yeah,
No,
because
like that's the best
click
way.
and shit were all messed up. And
Yeah, dude, I
we,
literally
we
sa-
used to play to you on the recordings because you could never play with a click track.
Yeah, but now I can't play with that one. Well, no, that's not what I mean. I won't record with that one.
I mean, listen to everything that you and I have ever recorded together, except for
Anything
anything with the Bic,
no,
the
no,
newer
no.
stuff that we recorded.
Listen to anything that you and I were together on for sure. That was not me and you state to state. Dude, I didn't record to a click track to anything until I started doing my own music. And you and me did a couple of things, but that's not
So that's why we had timing issues when we played together.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's why the guys had
Yeah. Yep.
what,
yeah.
what
yeah,
the
you
fuck was,
fucking asshole. You're the reason why I drink all the time.
What was that, Cordova?
What's that?
What was the name of that fucking Cordova Sound?
Cordova
Was
Sound.
that the studio?
Yes, but fuck that. I played the drums, and I even asked them. I said, "Do you want me to play to a click?" And they went, "Just play." And you all went, "He's like a human metronome. Don't worry about it." I played, okay, and you know what they said? So don't even try it. They went, "Hey, actually, he played the drums right on time, and we don't even have to fucking put any quantizing on this. So don't worry about him redoing the drums." They said that
Dude,
in front of all of us. I literally was standing there going, "Do I need
but
to
they
redo them?"
did. Dude, they wound up quantizing because if you listen to the recordings, they sound so fake.
Yeah, it was the worst.
They sound
It was the
so
worst.
fake.
I never understood why everyone was like, "These are so great." And I was like,
I
"They
thought they
sound so
sounded,
fake."
dude. They sounded fucking awesome, but they sounded fake, and
I
it
guess
didn't
that's
sound
what,
like
okay.
you.
You know what? Good job. Every one of us thought they sounded awesome. Do you remember that Trout? They came on like Christmas one year, like Christmas
Yeah,
morning.
it was very
Fake, but yeah, I guess it
artificial.
artificial.
Artificial is the word that we would use.
Yes.
I mean, but the version that you guys got, and then the version that I got, were completely different.
No way.
Really? You
How?
got a different one.
Yeah, remember yours? You said it was like distorted and over compressed, and it must have been something wrong with the download or something like that.
No, I
You
said
said it was
that. I
fucking
said
terrible,
that because
and
I
I
thought
listened
it
to it, and I'm
sounded
like,
terrible.
I don't hear that.
I'm pretty
What'd you
sure
listen to it on?
I'm pretty sure that we said that because
I listened to it in my car first and
Okay.
foremost.
I don't.
Downloaded it, I put it on a fucking CD, and I went to my car.
Okay.
And
Well, even then, putting it onto a CD will compress the file. So,
it
I
sounded
mean,
fucking awesome.
okay. I mean, maybe we did get a different version. I don't know.
Yeah, the
I
only
just
thing I
remember
could
it
say
sounding
is
very artificial and overproduced.
yeah,
I
and I
remember
think
hearing
that's
the ones
why
that
I
you guys
said that
got.
to you when I sent the email. I think in my head I was like, I just want to let you know this shit's like really fucking squashed, really
Hmm.
overproduced, like Trout said, artificial, and like I just
Yeah, you know what's
wanted you to know
crazy?
like this
That's
is
the
just
norm nowadays.
yeah, that's what everything sounds like now.
Hmm.
Dude,
Everything.
they actually did exactly what we probably needed.
We were ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
Dude,
except
we
we
should have
didn't fucking play
capitalized
for
on.
anybody. Because we were like,
I know.
this sounds like dogs.
It
Whatever.
it sound like they like we recorded it and they just put it through a program and just like that's essentially what it was. Almost like they tried to like put us through so much processing.
I think what it was is like, we're going to get our money and then you guys are going to get something. Not quite sure if this is what you guys want, but you're going to get it.
Yes. But,
Because how much money did that cost? It cost us quite a bit of money from what I remember.
yeah, but they claimed that it was a $20,000 fucking recording, so.
That's what they all say.
Yo, bottom line.
Dude,
Yeah.
you right now could say, I'm going to charge $20,000 to record your entire CD. I mean, it may be worth it,
I
but
would,
it may.
you know what?
I
you're gonna call
could
me?
charge somebody 20,000 and I would take that 20,000 to buy like $15,000
In equipment?
worth of good equipment.
So,
And
like,
then I would
so,
be like, I'm not complaining about the work. I'm taking whatever I can get.
I've been fortunate enough to be able to not have to really worry about it. But, you know, I've had a lot of friends that are just like, dude, we're out. There's been out for 2 months. Shit sucks. 40 million people.
dude, fucks with your whole lifestyle too. Like, you know, because even if you're being supported and it's good, it's fine. You're okay. Your family's okay. What does it do to your mental health? What does it do to your daily schedule? What is it? It destroys it. Eric, I know you know about this, dude. Like,
Dude, it's fucked up. It really it messes with you. Like when you're I think after the first month is when you start to notice like that you're completely thrown off from your regular schedule. And it's like a fight to like get back into some kind of normalcy. I mean, Tony will agree to this. Shower more often. Just
Yeah.
because it's something to do.
yeah, showering, making sure you shave. So I might have used to shave like every 3 or 4 days. I shave dead ass every 2 days. I used to shave my privates and clean my shit up down there, like maybe like once every couple of
now.
weeks. Nah, seriously, I do it every time I shave now. Every 2 days, I shave my face. I clean my privates every 2 days.
No way, every 2 days?
Yeah, and by
That's
the way,
impressive.
I never get
I'm
razor
impressed.
bumps anymore. My shit always looks great. I'm getting laid more. Yo, actually, I should be like an advocate for like every 2 days. You should clean it. No, I'm serious. Like dead
Wait,
ass.
do you do straight Bic? Straight Bic.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, you know, I hit it with a little
What is that? Can't see it. Booze?
Buzz.
Buzz.
Oh.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What are you doing?
About to drive by. Can you come outside for a second?
I can, but I'm live right now on the podcast with Trout and Eric. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
What up? What up?
What's up?
Chilling.
Yeah,
All right.
we're
Well,
chilling.
do I need to come out there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fucking blast you like that.
I mean, I don't care. We're Jamie, whoever. Just we got some goods for you here.
Yo, I'm trying to get goods. All right, I'll be right there.
All right, thanks.
I'll be right back. Potty break.
Yeah, I need to find this blunt. I don't know what happened to it.
Got him.
I thought I put it in my ashtray, but it's not there. I don't know if I smoked it all. And we're back.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you went on mute.
All right. Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, to answer your question from before, you asked, how are things in New York as far as the protests and stuff. There have been some, Tony and I were talking about this last night, some pretty decent sized protests. The majority of them peaceful, though. I mean, and that's in my opinion, that's what it's all about.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've seen too.
Yeah,
just a few guys here and there, they're like stirring up shit.
Yeah. I mean, unlike in New York City, where like 95% of the businesses were looted in one night.
95. Wow.
Like 95% of the businesses. Yeah. It's fucking
That's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
I
It's
mean,
a lot of businesses.
Yeah, you think about all the businesses that were closed and that are still closed.
Mm-hmm.
And all the money that they lost, and now they need to recover from that, and the fact that
and
they
COVID.
Looted.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked up.
It is, but hopefully, let's just hope that they're covered under insurance, because insurance should cover stuff like that. So we can only be hopeful.
But you know what? It's a headache that nobody wants.
It is.
And
it is.
needs.
And it could take several weeks.
Because we're still in the middle of a fucking pandemic. And now with all the riots, but even just the protests, peaceful or not, we're going to see a spike again.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what we're looking at in New York. And it's because right now numbers are like way down, and we're coming up on that 2-week or that 14-day mark, so all the protests and everything started 2 weeks ago, this Monday or Tuesday. So we're coming up on 14 days, and they're saying 14 to like 30 or something like that is the amount of time that it can show up. So we're about to see some numbers go up.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's guaranteed. And we're just going to have to live with this until there's a vaccine. And even when the first vaccine comes out, as my mother-in-law said, she's like, I will not be rushing to get that vaccine. Don't want to be a guinea pig.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult for people in situations where you're kind of put up to, do you want to provide for your family, or do you want to just, be forced to stay inside? It's kind of a hard deal for a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
So it's like, all right, well, I want to do the right thing and like not spread a virus, and I want to provide for my family because I'm broke and I got to provide for a family. So you're just put up against the fucking fence, and it's like, all right, well, what do I do? What do I do? So I think a lot of this is just coming from, we've been cooped up for 2.5 months. It's like, of course people are going to fucking go crazy and do some stuff.
I mean, first of all, how many of these people that are protesting are out of work and are
Right.
on unemployment because of the pandemic? So
Right.
a lot more people have a lot more spare time to dedicate to something like this. And if you look at it, 19 countries are having protests like this in the US. And it's because of the pandemic that it's a reason for people to get out there and you know and
You've
voice
been
their
cooped up for 2 months. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I gotta fucking get out and do some shit other
Yeah,
than
but
fucking
you're
sit
gonna
at
get
home
out,
and
you're
watch
gonna do some
Netflix.
fucking violent shit, and you're gonna get out and you're gonna crowd up with other people. Man, I wasn't here for half of what you guys said. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm not gonna chime in.
How dare you? How dare you sit there and look so handsome?
Yeah, I mean, my fucking hairy chest keeps wanting to come out. I'm sorry. All right, so what did I miss? What were you guys talking about?
Oh no.
The chicken shit,
Motherfucker.
rooster
Yeah,
shit bullshit that's
riots
going
and
on, all the
fucking
riots.
shit.
Were you talking about your views on it, or
No, we're just talking about like the situation. Like, I mean, a lot of this could be stemming from the fact that a lot of people have been cooped up for 2.5 months.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
this is coming out because, one, what else is there to do? It's like,
I guess.
well, I'm really talking about more so the rioters. You know, it
Yes,
could
no,
be.
I'm not about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to support
Mhm.
you for doing the same thing that you're supposed to be supporting.
Against. Right.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not going to
yes,
support
yes.
you for saying to people "fuck violence." I'm not going to be violent to say don't be violent. That's the whole fight fire with fire. I get that, but like, two wrong don't make it right. I'm not trying to go into like the lameoid zone of it, but
Quick question.
Ditch the white owl and then use the twisted.
that was way too quick and effective. I love it. I would have literally looked at it and went like this. I don't know.
I love these twisted.
Then why'd you ask us?
No, I just because I have varieties, but I bought a box.
Oh no,
4 hemps, 99 cents.
a whole box.
Oh,
Yeah, I
box.
mean,
Tropical
anybody
breeze.
Anybody that knows white owl is just bottom of the barrel. It's not that good.
I haven't in so long that I've lost my touch with rolling blunts, joints, this, that. Yo, I used to buy fucking what were those cigars?
Fatty boys.
Sure.
Dutchmasters.
Dutchies.
Oh yeah.
I used
Good.
to buy
Swishers?
Dutchies, and I'd fucking.
Yo, do you remember when
Take that shit
Swishers used to
apart.
come in the tubes?
Oh, nah, I never fucked with the Dutchies in the tubes. I always went to O
No, the Swishers.
Swisher Sweets.
Yeah, I learned about those
Never
down by
mind.
you guys.
Yeah, true. Actually, that was probably my bad. Well, that's interesting. I forgot
I don't
about
do
a whole
that
portion of
anymore.
my life that you just reminded me of. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, dude, remember when I used to drive down there? How much butt I would have on me, and then we'd remember that one time that I was like rolling boat. I rolled like a whole bunch of blunts, and I'm like, "Yo, let's take out the boat." We took out the rowboat.
yes.
We got really fucked up on that. We couldn't get back to shore.
Yeah, that's true.
We kept going in circles because we couldn't get in sync to row.
I think we might need to
I'm
break
using
this
my
up
phone.
into another episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be a part 2.
What? What is that devil? What is that fucking devil? Holy shit.
Oh my
You
God.
motherfuckers don't believe me? I don't care. But I'm telling you right now, hold on. Look at that giant black fucking dot that's moving on the corner of my ceiling.
That's a spider.
Yo, smack that shit.
Smack that shit. I'm about to light my house on fire. What just happened?
And then
Holy shit, what a piece of fucking crap, garbage bullshit that was.
yeah,
Fucking
you know,
piss
I'm
me
probably
off.
if this is the platform that we decide to use, I'm just gonna fucking pay for it.
You're gonna have to. I mean, eventually, at least, because if you're gonna get kicked every 30, 45 an hour. Like it.
Either that or
It's
it'll
gonna be
train
worth
us
it.
to
Yeah.
keep the show short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. But no,
Can't have
seriously,
this
this whole
happening
thing
every single time. Like I
Yeah.
said before, if this is the platform that we decide to use, I will pay for it.
Hmm.
I'll have to.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, this is the only one that I really know of that people are using as far as podcasters or whatever.
Nah,
I don't know of any other
I still
ones.
think we could look into Discord Nitro.
or Google Meet.
Yeah, Google fucking Meet is actually looking pretty promising too. But we have to split the expense, by the way, so it's not like.
Hmm.
So I would like to know that it's something that's going to be worthwhile as well. Zoom seems to have been working great, but I think they canceled that whole unlimited meeting thing. Well, clearly
Yeah.
they did because we keep getting
Obviously.
fucking blasted.
And I also
Now, I
feel
don't-
like the video quality has diminished a bit.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know if
know
you
much
noticed
about
that,
the
Tony?
other two, but whenever you speak, let's say Eric's speaking and I'm speaking at the same time, it'll cut somebody out. Then you have to like push it together and
That's-
whatever.
100%
That's-
true, actually.
yeah.
That actually
Yep.
aggravated me while I
Mhm.
was editing one of the videos. Well, the only one that I edited. Cause
You
Eric
have
actually
two
did,
audio files for
everyone.
sure, but you'll have to choose which one you want to use.
Well, no.
I believe.
Well, so one thing I just figured out is it does let you separate each character's audio track if you go into the advanced settings. I looked at that today and learned that. That being said, you shouldn't have to deal with that. When someone's talking over somebody else, it should not suppress the other person to where you can't hear them at all. It should be a cohesive conversation. So if you were talking and I was talking and we were debating, I don't want to say
If we
arguing.
were, yeah, if I was going
Yeah.
like that, it shouldn't
it
cut
sh-
you out like it
Right. It should not
or
stop
suppress
the
you
other.
that much.
Yes. In fact, the reason why I personally stop and I go like this and I sound like I'm chopping my voice so much is because I've noticed that it does that. So I find myself going like, I'm not, and I find myself saying like, I'm not trying to cut you off. I just don't want to physically cut your fucking voice off because it will do that in the audio.
And it's actually something that has been discussed on Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. I did not know this.
He's talked about it whenever he has somebody through Zoom or Skype. He said you have to change the way that you have the conversation. You kind of got to think 2 steps ahead of the other person speaking,
Yeah, this is not
Because-
just you guys.
because you
So-
can't speak
Yeah.
over each other because it will
Mhm.
suppress one of the audios. It does like some weird things. And this is somebody that has a very extensive setup,
Yeah.
you know? So
I fucking love Joe Rogan's fucking podcast. Holy shit, I can give a
Joe
fuck
Rogan's
about him
wild.
in his UFC world. I actually don't care, but I love his podcast. I love him and his fucking comedy acts. Jesus, he is like one of the. He's so fucking funny because like literally everything he says is like, yep. The moment I took one hit, and then watched that, everything he said just came to life.
Yeah, he is super funny.
yeah, I love his podcast though. I mean, that's in a sense that's kind of where I got the idea, but also a good friend of mine and Tony's as well. I don't think you ever had the pleasure of meeting him, Flo.
No,
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no idea who this guy is.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was actually talking about doing something like this. He said just him talking to his friends, just bullshitting. And then if you go back, we have audio records of me, Tony, and Flo doing this exact same thing.
Yeah.
And we were clearly in the same room
Yep.
as each other, but doing the exact same thing that we're doing now, just fucking around on the mics and having conversations and talking stories and this and that. And so
Holy
it's
shit.
nothing. It's not really nothing new. It's something that we've done
Oh, yeah.
so many times
Yeah.
before and documented because we recorded it because we had microphones in front of us.
Yeah, we were just like,
all the time.
let's record ourselves hanging out. That's, dude, story time with Eric Priest. That's why I said to you in the text the other day, oh, well, sometimes it could just be story time with Eric Priest.
I know, it's fucking-
It's late, and I do have to get off in a minute. That being said,
Yeah, same.
Trouty,
I've already gotten off a couple of times.
I want to have a part 2 to this because I don't think we even touched.
We haven't even. Yeah, it's just been bullshit. We need to
We haven't even touched
dive deep.
into any of the shit that all three of us have actually had together.
There's so much there. I mean, we could literally have a full series about this shit that we've been through.
There's been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this conversation is to be continued.
Yes.
I want to thank you, Jeff, for hanging out tonight. This was
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for having me.
this was pretty fucking awesome, dude. It's been great seeing you. You look great.
Likewise.
You're being successful with your business ventures. Metalmerchco.com. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Awesome. There will be a link in the description.
Yeah, and if you just put, if you even just slightly look up Metal Merch Co. on Facebook, but I will tell you this, Metal Merch Co. has memes for days that are fucking hilarious. So,
Bro, the memes are out of control right now.
Yeah, they're out of control.
I might just need to shut the Facebook page down because it's too much.
Nah, dude, your shit fucking has
It's
me
too
rolling.
much.
That being said,
It's too much.
we will talk more about the fun times that we actually had in our lives together. Deuces.
Ooh, that child gets a little bit older. Peace.
Yo,
Peace
later,
out,
guys.
bros.
We're gonna do this again
Peace.
real soon.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Later,
too.
guys.
Later.
All right, and that is it. That's a wrap.